Okay, looks like we're good to go. Let's get this started. So, this is our second quick draft for Tarkir Dragonstorm. We are going to be forcing Mardu here. Yep, let's do it. We got some coffee here. Bam! Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Now, I've never forced Mardu. What is this going to be like? What is this? Lancid Prowler. Okay, moving counters around. Don't know that we want that. Endure 1. Whenever this creature attacks, you may pay 2 if it does. If you do endure. That doesn't seem bad. Forcing Mardu, not terrible to do that. I don't understand the value of this card. Maybe it's better than I think. Love Shock Brigade. That's such a good bear. I think we take this and get pretty happy with it. 5 colored dragon spells. Dragons. I don't know about that. This is never bad. Now you cast a non-creature spell, not really where we want to be. Rhino? Tempest Hawks actually inspire me a little bit. I let a Tempest Hawk just kind of run wild on me the other draft, and they got 3 for 1 off the Tempest Hawk. I find that ridiculous. Target creature gets -3/-3. That's not bad. Pure removal, not bad. Twin Bolt, not bad either. I think I like the Black Lightning Bolt here, actually. This card is great, though. Dalkovan Pack Beast. I think this is like kind of broken. Yeah. It is uncommon. Another uncommon. Don't mind taking it. Mox Jasper. Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if you control a dragon. Sultai Monument. Not where we want to be. Destroy target creature seems great. This is also Mardu. 6 colorless for a 3/3 or 3 mana 3/3 mobilize 1. I think we have to take the removal here. Storm Beacon Blade. +3/+0. Draw a card if you control 3 or more attacking creatures. That doesn't seem bad. 1 mana 2/2 haste. Turn this creature to its owner's hand. Bearer of Glory is great to have. Dragon. With a counter on it yet. Okay. I don't think anything here is really where we want to be. Storm Beacon Blade might be great. It's 4 mana for +3/+0. But if we're putting them on little dorks everywhere, maybe this is gonna work out. I just don't see when we're casting it. Late game we're casting it? Turn 4 we're casting it? I guess. I'd rather have a Bearer of Glory, but I feel like I might regret not taking this. Like, this plus Dalkovan Pack Beast is a combo in and of itself. Kind of an expensive turn 4 combo, but it does draw me a card and make the 0/4 a 3/4 Vigilance. Okay, let's take the uncommon. 2 mana 2/2, make creatures. Might not be bad. Mobilize 1. This creature's power is equal to the number of creatures you control. I feel like this is more where we want to be mobilized, but not entirely too sure. Never-ending Bear. Haste. +3/+0 haste. Wayfarer. I underestimate the value of this card making creatures for us. Like it's 2 mana, pay 2, pay 1 health, 1 life, and then make a... Oh, this creature endures. So we either get a token or we make it bigger. I don't understand power creep here. I do like Abzan Devotee because it returns it to my hand if it's dead. So I feel like there's a lot of value in limited for this. Take a sip of my coffee. Do we take another bear here? Or do we start going into red? So 2 mana, 4 damage. That seems pretty good. Maybe that's where we want to be over all these other things. So we are forcing Mordu. Getting the removal spell just might be a better look. Maybe so. 2 counters, 4 mana, 3/3 mobilize is not bad. 4 mana, 3/3 flying is not terrible. But I think we want this bear that consistently returns over this. 4 mana 3/3 flying that mobilizes 1 is probably not the best in a super fast deck, or a deck that wants to go super fast. Don't know. I'm content to take the bears until we run out of, you know, reason for having 2 drops. Death Touch and Indestructible. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's pretty good. I think Shock Brigade is just better. I think we take the Shock Brigade here. 3 mana 2/3. Draw 2 or deal 2 damage. Okay, I think we take the land. Twin Bolt is good. I just don't know how great Twin Bolt is going to be for us. 4 damage to a creature or destroy a creature is pretty useful. Maybe we take the land here. You take the land, I guess. 5 mana 5/3. Cruel Truce. This creates permission. 4 mana 3/4. Maybe it's not so bad. Adorned Crocodile or Cruel Truths. I think Cruel Truths is not bad. I don't like these creatures, but they are kind of thick, actually. I think we just draw. We got the Crocodile anyway, plus the Twin Bolt. I think another Shock Brigade would be great. And a third one? Reigning Victor. Mobilize 1 with a 3/3 attached to it. So, when this creature enters, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. We could probably make this work, and the more mobilized we have, the more synergy we can get. I think this will be very easily cast as a 4-drop, so even if we can't get there turn 3, it's still really good. Leading Effigy into the sideboard. And Wild Ride. Uh-oh. 2 of these? How do I pass this? There's 2 of them. This is actually kind of scary. I have no way of casting this if I'm forcing Mardu, but it's kind of scary. Frontline Rush. This is a win. Yeah. So it's like 2 mana, pump for 5? Kind of, sometimes. Garu. I don't think anything else here is going to be surprising for us to want to pick. Yeah, I think we take the frontline rush. 3 mana 3/2. Equal to its mana cost. Interesting. Dragon! I think we take the Dragon Shrieker, because Forced Mardu. Forcing Mardu, Forcing Mardu. Yep. Dragon. Ooh, another Pack Beasts. When this creature enters, it deals 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. I feel like this is great. I really like the consistency of Dalkovan Pack Beasts, though. This is really strong. What's the power level here? How do I know? How can I find out? Not mid-draft, that's for sure. Let's see. We can take the removal spell. We can take the Dalkovan Pack Beasts. Or we can take the Unsparring Boltcaster. I feel like this is wildly good. I feel like this makes the game kind of unwinnable if I can do something with these tokens and get some sort of synergy. Removal is coming, like, it's very difficult for me to get removal. This is removal. Dragon's Prey is removal. Molten Exhale is removal. I feel like this is really strong. I think we have to take this, but if a creature was dealt damage this turn, it would have to block, right? Can I really argue having like passed up a Dalkovan Pack Beasts? So we have 2 Shock Brigades. We go turn 2 Shock Brigade, turn 3 Pack Beasts. Like, how does the game become winnable after that? Swinging with 4 Winions. Like, don't we just get there eventually if we take this? I feel like this is so strong. But also, I don't want to hold this back. I just want to be spamming. I want to be spamming creatures. Like, Unrooted Ancestor. Gains Indestructible. So this is kind of like a tempo removal spell, I guess. 2 mana 2/2. 2 mana haste. Another one of these Reigning Victors, turn 3 mobilize. 2 mana 2/1, search your library for a basic land card. I think this is where we want to be. These cards are kind of cool. I just think that a 2-drop that gets us fixing is really, really strong. What does this do? 4 mana 3/3, Death Touch. Whenever you attack, target creature gets +X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Definitely where we want to be. 16 cards. What are our creatures like? 10 creatures. Okay. Monkey. Look at this. Look at this monkey. Making lifelink happen. Tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it. So this could be 4 mana, tap target creature, and put stun counters on it. It's like soft removal, but still. 4 mana, 2/1 menace. It endures 2. I like that. Menace. Maybe this? Or the monkey. I kind of like the monkey. We don't really have 4-drops, but 4 mana make 2 power creatures is not bad. I just think this monkey wins us the game somehow. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now creatures? Monkey, monkey, monkey. What is this? Nope. Bear of Glory, we should have at least one of those, no? I think so. Lifelink, 3 mana, endures 1. Probably not exactly where we want to be. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I don't think that's great, but it is a bear. And bears can be useful. I guess this might not be bad. Like a soft removal. It gives me a card that I can play until the end of turn. 4 mana, tap target creature. I don't think that's really bad necessarily, but it's not great. We're kind of struggling with removal, I think. Molten Exhale. Dragon's Prey. Sonic Shrieker. We have a lot of creatures, and we have a lot of ways to make tokens, but we don't have a lot. I think I want to take this. This doesn't seem like a great idea, but I'm going to take it and put it in the sideboard. We might be forced to use that. When you cast your second spell each turn, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. 4 mana, 2/3 Flying Vigilance. When this creature enters, put up to 1 target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard on top of your library. It doesn't seem bad. You might end up needing that. Each dragon you control enters with an additional 1 counter, and this just gives us mana. Am I concerned about mana turn 3? Gets us to turn 5 a lot easier. Maybe this is where we want to be. What are we getting back? Target non-creature, non-land card. Non-creature, non-land, so we get Frontline Rush or destroy or draw? I guess that's not terrible. Put up to 1. So we only get 1 card back, but the 1 card that we're going to get back is... So this is a 4 mana 2/3 Flying Vigilance, which is not impressive. But we get Dragon's Prey back, essentially. Or Frontline Rush, which could win us the game, like turn 7 or something. Maybe this is not bad? Are we going to regret passing up the Mana Rock? I don't know. We'll take this and put this here. Creature. Another one of these. 5 mana 3/3 Flying Vigilance is not great, but it is a dragon. And maybe we need some flying permission in the end. Kind of regret not taking that 4 mana 3/3 flyer. A creature control gains Death Touch and Indestructible. I kind of look at this as a counter. Maybe that's better than I think, and we should probably take it. Or we can end up with another one of these. I'm not convinced either way. 5 mana 3/3 dragon. Permission with the Marshal of the Lost makes this really large and has vigilance. I think this might be where we want to, like, taking the legacy gives us an option to defend our creatures. That might be a better look overall. None of these inspire me, so just take something, move that over there. 2 mana 2/2, not great, not bad. Ooh, the Reigning Victor return. 4 mana 4/3 with tempo and reach. I like this. 14 creatures. Dragonfire Blade. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and is hexproof from monocolored. 4 mana to equip, bro. The ability costs 1 less to activate for each color of the creature it targets. Hexproof. Hexproof from monocolored. This thing looks really busted. Is it though? If it goes here, it costs 1. It's so funny. Red Goblin tokens. Costs 2 to equip here, costs 1 to equip here. I like it. Am I supposed to take something else? 100 Battle Veteran. As long as there are 3 or more different kinds of counters among creatures you control, this creature gets +2/+4. You may cast a card from your graveyard. If you do, it enters with a finality counter. It's a 4-mana 4/2 that I can cast from my graveyard. If I endure, what are the other possible tokens that like counters that I can put on my creatures? A lifelink counter. This actually seems kind of great, but this is rare though. Both are scary actually. It's a 4-mana 4/2 that becomes a recastable 6/6 for 4 at some point. Like, that's ridiculous. If I cast this, put a 1/1 counter on it somehow, and then put like the lifelink counter from the Monkey, like this is insane actually. That sounds like a lot of getting there though. Fortress Kinguard, that's a pretty good one. Ooh, just straight up removal? Do we just take the straight up removal? How can we pass this though? How can we pass this? Is this bad? Hexproof from monocolored. Kind of want to take this and make it work. I also kind of want to take this and just have more removal. I think we take this. We cry about it later. The rare, take the rare. Severance Priest. Oh no. 3-mana, 3/3 Death Touch. When this creature enters, target opponent reveals her hand. Choose non-land. If you do, exile. When this creature leaves battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates a creature token where X is the mana value of the exiled card. So it's a 3-mana 3/3 Death Touch. It steals a card and gives them a token. Okay. Ooh, another Dalkovan Pack Beasts. This is surely where we want to be. Riling Dawnbreaker. Makes a bear, or becomes a 5-mana 3/4 flyer. I just think the Dalkovan Pack Beasts, like, having this consistently in play creates a lot of problems for our opponent. Do we want the Mystic Monastery? 5-mana 3/4 gives us mana back so that we can cast this. Is that what I'm seeing here? Turn 5 casting the Sonic Shrieker after the Iridescent Tiger is kind of ridiculous. I think we have too many Pack Beasts. We have no way of really pumping outside of the Bearer of Glory our creatures. Oh, I guess the Marshal of the Lost too. How many cards do we have? 21 cards. I don't think this is hard. I think we take this. Dalkovan Pack Beasts. Like, just keep spamming a bunch of Winions. It's probably the way to go here. But we're not having enough value from like casting the Winions. And this makes our, at the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gets +1/+0. 5-mana 3/4 I think is really, really great because it also options as a bear. I just can't pass this, can I? It helps us go wide. But we're not really doing anything with that wide at this point. Iridescent Tiger probably lets us cast like 2 creatures after the fact. What does our turn 3 look like? This or this? Consistently being able to play this on turn 3 is probably a better look for our deck overall. But I do want some variety in that I can cast this as a bear or get a 3/4 flyer in the air. This wins like in the sky, but it also helps me to stabilize and defend against other flyers. Or I could run into trouble. It's hard not to take the dragon here. I just think we're going to grab something that helps to improve the Dalkovan pack beasts more than where it's at. I don't think it's that difficult of a choice. We don't have enough flying. I think we take this. What is this? You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana cost? Bro, you cost 8 mana. Sit down. Dracogenesis. Descendant of Storms, probably really good. Ooh. Mardu Monument. Red warrior creature tokens. There's the flyer that mobilizes. I think we take another 1-drop here. Mardu Monument is great. I just think we take this. Another Monkey. I think we take another 1-drop here. Or the land. 1-drop or land. This monkey's kind of busted though, isn't it? Devotee Beatdown. Do we take Evolving Wilds? We have officially achieved too many bears. This lifelink card on any flyer is kind of a win con. I just take the monkey. 6 mana 4/3. Costs less for each creature I control. Draws a card. I think we want the Evolving Wilds here. Five mana, deal 5 damage, gain 3 mana. I think we just take the removal. We have too many cards, but I'm sure cutting a couple is not going to be difficult. What is this? Flying Vigilance Trample. It has hexproof if it hasn't dealt damage. We cannot cast this. That's kind of scary, though. 4 mana, 3/3 flying mobilize. I think that's a pretty good place to be. But this is also really good. Nightblade Brigade is very strong. We should probably stay in our colors and take this. Death Touch mobilize. I think we take this. What's our spread like here? Oops. Let's go back. Okay. So turn 4, we're casting creatures or drawing cards. I think this is strong. We have enough in the 3rd slot, but this is really good. Death Touch is like... It's a removal spell for something that we otherwise wouldn't be able to deal with. We have permission in the air. I don't think we need mobilize this late. So I feel like even though we're dropping a 4th drop, it's just really powerful. What is this? 3 mana, 1/3 flying. When this creature attacks, another creature you control gains flying until end of turn. Attacking tokens you control have flying? Bro, that wins the game, dude. What? What do you mean? Ugh, this is really good as well. What do you mean? It's a 1/3 flyer, but what do you mean? Maybe the Bearer of Glory is just strong enough on its own. We get 2 of them. Removal still floating around. I think we take the land. 5 mana removal, still being able to cast something else. The funny thing is, like, if we have a way to, like with this in play, we can Narset's Rebuke and Dragon's Prey same turn. Unnecessary. I think we take the land here, or we take the removal spell. What does this do? Top 4 cards, put 2 of them in your hand and rest in your graveyard. Okay. I think we take the land. We don't really want that many tap lands with the 3 1-drops that we have, maybe. 5 mana removal spell. This is really powerful. We don't have too many removal spells, but this also, like, is a bit of ramp. So ultimately, this costs 2 to deal 5. How many ways can we make use of that, though? I guess if it's turn 6, we can still cast this. I think this card is much better than I'm giving it credit for. It takes out, like, that's 6/5. But I also think, like, fixing is strong. Would take the fixing over the removal? Maybe so. Maybe so. This removal spell gets a lot better if we choose to play this 2/3. This is an underwhelming 2/3. Target non-creature, non-land card from my graveyard on top of my library. This becomes kind of busted in that case. Or if they destroy the Dragonfire Blade and it was giving them trouble. Kinda just want to take the land. I feel like we have too many cards as it is. 5 mana deal 5 is kind of powerful. I think we take the land. 5 mana 3/4, kind of cool. I think we take this. Five mana 3/3 flying vigilance? Probably not where we want to be. This thing doesn't die? Is this thing good? It helps fix for black and white, which might be great. We already have one. I can't see myself playing that other dragon. Okay. Nothing too useful here. Okay. Start moving these over here. Time to cut. Spicy Mardu is spicy. "22 creatures. That's entirely too many creatures. Bear of Glory makes the cut. Storm Beacon Blade, probably not that great, but it does consistently draw me cards off the pack beasts. So it's in. Abzan Devotee, I feel like this is too slow, but just, like, card advantage, because I can do this at any point in the game, sorcery is like an instant speed. Maybe it stays? I just feel like it doesn't keep up with everything else we're trying to do. We cut it. Monk is kind of broken. Removal's great. 1/3. I don't think we need the Embermouth Sentinel. It doesn't hurt, but it's just so vanilla, and I feel like our fixing is pretty strong here. Pack Beasts, Starry-Eyed Rider. This seems like such a problem. Nightblade Brigade. Reigning Victor. I think we sacrifice one of these in order to keep the Star-Eyed Rider and the Brigade in. Intimidator not looking that great. Cruel Truth's okay. Iridescent Tiger is too vanilla. Draw 2, lose 2. I don't think we need that. 17 creatures, 6 spells. And how many land? 17? Yeah, well, I don't see a problem with this. It could definitely be better. And we could be playing 16 land instead of 17, considering we only have one 5-drop, and this can be a bear. So we could cut a plains for Wild Ride. Is that good? Is that great? Alesha's Legacy. I feel like this is going to save something that really we don't want to die and make great trades for us. I like our chances. Let's cut a plains. Let's get this back in. And let's try it out. Wish me luck! Forcing Mardu. Quick draft. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Uh-oh. These games are going to be much harder than the first quick draft. Looks pretty good here. We're kind of slow out the gate because of the tap land. But I like my chances here. It's really good. I wonder if they're gonna swing. Four cards in hand. Interesting choice. So what do we do? I think we just, like, attack, make a token, and then next turn... I kind of want to get the Bearer of Glory in play. Endure 1 makes a token, or makes it bigger. I think we actually... Let's swing. Do we want to pay 2 here? I don't think we have a choice. Now, if they have a play here that doesn't make their creature bigger, okay, that's fine. That works for me. I want this to be gone. I want all the removal to be gone. They're not doing a lot of damage here. Not yet, anyway. We're stunted a little bit here. But what is cool is now we can cast this and hold them back. Their turn 5, or their turn 4 should feel like a turn 5, which is annoying. I don't want this to get killed anytime soon. And I do want to have really strong blocks here. If they cast a dragon here, we're kind of, like, out of luck. We're in trouble. But that's okay. Okay. Very good. I can't do anything about it. Can we kill this? I don't think we can. +1/+0 gains indestructible. I think we just cast this and start trading and swinging. We're in a lot of trouble, actually. How do we want to play this? We need to get as many creatures out in play so this becomes a threat for them. The best way for us to do that is get Dalkovin Pack Beast in play. They have 2 cards in hand. They have 6 mana. Big dragon? Sounds good. This has Death Touch, right? So now it's starting to feel a bit difficult here. We make 1, 2, 3, 6. So we can pump something. We want to kill this, and ideally this... Actually, this has Death Touch. Making something indestructible. How do we want to approach this? We can't cast this anytime soon. I think we want to try and kill this if we can. And so we trade the Balkavan Pack Beast for this, essentially. If they double block this, we can still kill it with this. I like our chances, but also I think maybe mobilizing is also good. We're taking 8 next turn, and we're dead the turn after that. I don't think they block here. They do block. Okay. We lose both of our creatures for doing this. I don't know that that was worth it. How do we want to play this? If we pump this, we kill both of these. And we still keep a creature. Best play I could have made, I think. We have 5 cards, but we're mana screwed. Cutting that land might have been a bad idea. Are they going to hold back? No, they're not. Okay. Hopefully we draw a land and we can double Alchemist. That'd be sick, actually. Nope. Casting this might be a good look. I just want to start threatening to, like, heal. But this might be better damage. Man, we need to get lifelink going. What card can they play here? This card's so good. They're in so much trouble, because next turn I'm going to pump it, gain some health, and then I can like continue to pump it with this. If I draw a land, I swing for 5, and I nullify their entire attack here. Okay. That's kind of cool. That hurts, actually. How do we play this? Do we want to draw a card? I think we need to get this in play alongside this. We're in kind of a lot of trouble here. Okay. They have to hold back. Problem is, we do nothing that can kill this Deathgorger. As long as they're holding back, though, we can start to make use of this blade. Start sending in a little bit more damage. Oh, that's really good. They gain 5 life. They have a 6/5 dragon. Are they going to swing? They win next turn. They probably just wait and hold back the block. Ooh. I like that. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to survive. We've stalled on mana. They swing for 10 next turn. I don't think we can win. But we can gain 3 and be at 7. We just have nothing to block this. So the only play that we can make is swing for 5. We just lose this. We lose this because we were stalled on mana. I guess we have to account for that, but also we didn't have enough removal spell to cope with what they have going on. GG. Is there a way that I can gain more than 5? I don't think so. GG. I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. Exil's card put a lifelink counter. Yeah, there's nothing that we can do to win this. We can play this, we can equip it here. Them top decking the dragon was just too much for us. They had such a great draw. Look at this. To start it off with a Luscious Legacy, go into nothing but dragons. Good times. Game was close. We got overrun by dragons. If we had a better draw there, things would have looked a lot different. But still, turn 5 dragon, turn 6 dragon, turn 10 dragon? Good on them. Let's adjust our deck to get rid of a spell. Maybe a creature even. I think we cut a creature. And we add a land. I think we can cut one of the brigades, maybe? That bait turn 2 really cost us. It basically time walked us and was really effective for them. Even though we were sitting on 4 cards, being 1 planes down to have the Alesha's Legacy turned out to be kind of useless. I don't think that like 2 of these are bad. I just know that they don't create tokens. I think we're doing okay on tokens, actually. Nearly everything that we have creates tokens from mana 3 down. But I don't know that we want to have 2 of these. So I'll cut 1. Let's go. Everything gets harder once placements get in, and we are silver, so we're getting beat down by Orzhov dragons there. If we didn't get stalled on the land, the complexion of the game would have looked a lot better. But instead we had to play kind of desperate, knowing that we didn't have any way of matching the game state that they were able to achieve, because they didn't miss a land drop, and on top of that, they had the +1 counter mana rock for their 3 dragons. I don't like it, but I also don't hate it. I think we keep this. Our start could be a lot stronger. Okay. We make 2 tokens, I guess, end step. Or do we want to hold this back as a trick? Okay. Three defender. Okay, I think we might reconsider. No, we make tokens. Okay, we can't swing with these tokens yet. But it is going to get out of hand pretty soon. Forcing them to hold back to block, right? Huh. Do we want this in play? Threatening for 3, or do we want the pack beasts? I think we get this in play. But if they have a removal spell, and they target this, we don't mind. Blue-green. What can we do with this in play versus this in play? I don't even think Pack Beasts is the play here. So no attacks. We obviously have permission here. They could have flyers. And if they have a big flyer here on turn 4, we want Summon Intimidator over Pack Beasts. And having Pack Beasts in play is not really that threatening. So they obviously have a pump spell here, right? If we triple block here, we're going to lose all of our creatures. Do they have 5 points of damage? They could. We don't block this. So they're getting a lot of card advantage here. Okay. So we get to swing for 3. This has vigilance. And they can flip its power toughness. This is exactly what I was looking for. So we get to swing for 3. We're losing the race, but we have a Pack Beast. They have to change the toughness in order for this to get through. This can no longer get through the Pack Beast. But if they have a pump spell, we're in a lot of trouble. Huh. I think we cast the Intimidator to block this, and then we just get through for 3. But we could start attacking for a lot, and they might not be able to do anything about it, so we should be able to stabilize. But I do want to cast this. Target a creature you control, sure. So we're going to trade this for this here, if they decide to attack with it. They have 5 mana and 4 cards. They seem to just be playing blue-green. Why would they do that? Unless they had some really, really strong card in blue-green. They've already threatened a pump spell as well. They're going to take 7 next turn, unless they have reach. I wonder what they're going to do. They have no way of coping with my flyers. This thing is like feeling so busted. They're in so much trouble. I don't see how they win this game. But I don't know the depths of green-blue. Okay. Counter target spell unless the controller pays X. Okay. This dragon is very strong. 5/2 swinging with vigilance. I am at 11. They have 1 card in hand. We're going to get rid of it. We can't alpha swing. No blocks. Let's calculate this though. So they block in the sky 4 damage. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's brutal. We definitely play this and swing. Right? I think we swing here. +1/+0 and indestructible. Oh, that's brutal for them. They can block the Pack Beast and swing back for 1, 2... Well, no, they can't, actually. How do we want to play this? Do we want to get rid of this card? I feel like this is a really good card. Puts them at 8. They have to block here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I feel like this is the right play. What? So they can block the Pack Beast, and we lose the Pack Beast for doing this. But now they have to choose between blocking the Intimidator or taking next to lethal and not knowing what we have. I feel like this puts us in the best position to survive a back attack for some reason, taking 5, 6, 7, plus a pump spell. I don't know why they didn't block the Pack Beast. So now we have 2 Chumpers. We can get in for at least 1 damage and then finish them off with this. This completely changed the complexion of the game. Okay, we lost our graveyard. They got a dragon back. They have an instant to tap 1 creature and draw a card. So they tap this. They swing for 5. We don't want to take 5. We want to block. They tap this. They still take 2, right? I'm blocking here. So they tap this. They live another turn. Maybe. They have to tap this. So we put them down to 1 and they lose their last card. I like my chances. Oh no, that's not their last card actually. 1, 2... So 1, 2, 3 to block 5. We finish them with this. GG. I don't know why they didn't just throw these 2 at the Pack Beast. They would have been in a much better position. We didn't have too much to think about there because they got somehow hosed or screwed. But we also played first, which is like kind of a devastating circumstance, right? Best of 1 plays first. Okay, GG. I wonder what color combination we're going to be up against next. I do not like my hand. But I do like being able to have 2 removal spells into gas, I guess. What are we going to draw into, I wonder? Do we keep this? Okay, we keep this. Turn 1, turn 2. I guess we put this back. This is kind of busted, this card. Whenever you attack, target creature gets +X or X, and then we're attacking creatures. I guess we go turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4? Getting rid of a removal spell seems like a bad idea. we should probably have kept that removal spell, right? It's a 2 mana, deal 4. Like, that's pretty strong. We get to swing for 2 and make a token. And then turn 3 we get to drop this, and turn 4 this is going to get out of control, I think. Somebody's going to get +4/+4 on turn 4 because of this. I hope. We hope. I hope we draw enough land. we're close. We need 1 land. Yo, this 1-drop has them sweating. Look at this. The choices, though. Ooh. Uh-oh. We both like the sound of that and also do not like the sound of that. Okay. We drew a land. How do we want to play this? Do we swing, actually? I don't think we swing. I think we play this and say go. We could swing and pump this. I just think we play, like, it's holding us back, right? Do we want to let it hold us back, or do we want to swing? I think we swing for 3 and get the damage in. And force this trade. I don't like this trade. I feel like this is not the greatest trade. Because we just make it not block at some point, right? Okay. Let's not force the issue. Okay, that's a good one. We'll keep that there. Do we want to attack? No attacks. Next turn, if they don't play anything, we drop this and swing for a bunch of damage. They have 4 mana and they're playing Orzhov. Creates token. Okay. Okay. Are they gonna swing? If they swing, I'm excited about it. Is this where we want to be, or do we want to be pumping our creatures? Number of attacking creatures. I think we should get this in play, and then make it, like, unreachable for them next turn. If we attack with both... No. I think we just get permission here and start swinging for 3, because we're winning the race at that point. But actually the 4/3 is going to get killed by the Death Touch creature eventually. If we attack with 2 creatures, we can make... No, nothing works here. What do we do? I think we just make a bear. And then we swing. And we pay 2. And we make this bigger. Or we can just make these white... I think we make this bigger. So now we're forcing a block from them. They're not blocking, and they're taking 3, which is the same result we wanted, but we have a little bit of protection here. Whenever this creature or another creature controlled dies, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain a life. Okay. No blocks. We want to kill this. I don't know if we can. Definitely want to kill it though. Mobilize. Doesn't have death touch. How do we do this? Do we just cast this and swing for 3? We kind of want this in play. I kind of want this in play to be the win con after this comes out, like, surprisingly. I think I have an idea. We need to keep making value with this, but I'm also happy to just swing and trade here. This is pretty good. Do we just cast this, swing for 4, and get in? Do we want to make the token? Decline. Let's see if they block here. Nope. Dragon it is. We wasted a point of damage, but that's okay. They have 4 mana in hand, they're playing Orzhov, they now have 5 mana. Our Marshal of Lost is looking really, really good here. They get to swing. Do we block? If we block here, if we block this, we lose that creature. This is giving them a lot of value. I don't mind that, I think we still win this race. Target creature gets +3/+0, okay. They draw a card off of that. Okay, we like this. We like where this is going. They don't have Death Touch, but they have a lot going on for themselves. So what do we want to do here? I think we want to make this unable to block, and then swing and then pump this. So they have really bad blocks here. They have 2 cards in their hand. They're at 16? Jeez, we really at some point want to stabilize. Can we play both? We can. So we can make this a 4/3, forcing a block here. Protection from monocolored. I think we just want to, like, put this on something so that we can stop this from getting in. That might be the best play here. Man, this is really rough for me. I have to cast this. We have to swing with everything. They get really good blocks here, but they're in trouble. They have 2 cards. I think we just want to make this big. Right? 2/1. I think we want to make this big. And then we want to auto pay for this and put a token on here. They don't have great blocks. So they're chumping here. They're eating a lot of damage. They're keeping that dude alive. We're even, but my board is superior. They have now 6 mana. What are they going to do? Whatever they're trying to pull off here, unless they have removal, they won't be able to block with whatever they're holding back. Okay, that's pretty good. What is this? I don't think we block. They're at 10, soon to be 13. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be at 3. I think we just have to block here. But I really want to stop this. Okay, we're blocking. It's really, really good. I think we make a counter here. We're at 3, they're at 4. Is there a world where we survive this? I don't think there is. Nice. Good game. So I miscalculated around this. I didn't expect this to hit me for 8? I think this hit me for 8 damage. Very cool. And now those 2 creatures die. We well, if we double block this, it wouldn't work out for us, right? Because they played something that pumped it. Lifelink Hexproof. Yeah, really, really cool. So just like the previous draft, in Game 7, we lost to 2 1/3 red creatures that kept poking us, and we didn't respect it. Like, the equivalent of that for black would be that 4 mana 3/3. That thing is too much. 8 damage just for it being in play off of a 3 mana 1/3 that we didn't have any respect for. And we could have dealt with it, and we just didn't. We didn't expect it to become as much of a problem as it did. So now we have 1 win, I believe, and we're probably going to get destroyed here, putting us in our place. Moving up into silver and facing nothing but silver and gold players has been devastating for us. But also, it's a learning curve, not respecting certain cards and having to accept the consequences of that. I don't think this is great. I think we mull this. This is a little better, but also not great. Do we mold a 5? I feel like we might mold a 5 here. Oh, this is really bad, but we have to keep it. These equipment spells have been very underwhelming. I haven't had a lot of good play with this. But another thing is that the Dragonfire Blade could have been cast on nearly anything and just given us value because it gives it protection from monocolored. And if we put this on anything and block the Death Touch creature, which we didn't consider, we just kind of win, unless they have a multicolor way to deal with this card, or deal with the creature that is affected by this card. So that's a misplay from, just not having this card, not having enough time with this card. Okay. So pretty much next turn we cast this. Oh, definitely keep that there. Next turn we equip this here and then start swinging for 3, and then they have no answer, right? I hope. Protection from monocolored. We mold a 5 and we win because of Dragonfire Blade. I like the way this looks, actually. Okay. All I can say is swingy swingy. So swingy swingy, bruh. Swing for 3. They actually can't block this, can they? Hexproof? Oh, it's hexproof from monocolored. Okay. Wait, how did my creature die? I guess I didn't respect the Death Touch that they had. The card art here threw me off. This is such a great bear. 2 mana Death Touch is very strong. We get the Pack Beast and we get to run it back, but yeah. They're now in a much better position. I think we lose this one. I think we do. Go Pack Beasts and nothing for a while. So they're going to get in for 6 here. Well, actually we can block. Dragonstorm getting more land. Pretty soon they're just going to start playing dragons. So this player's 5-color dragon deck is gonna destroy us pretty soon. Mold a 5, and we lost a 3/5 Death Touch, thinking that it was protection from monocolored. In fact, it's hexproof from monocolored. So misplay after misplay just puts us deeper in the hole. I will block here. We're very happy to take this out. I guess we swing for 5. Three cards in hand, 8 mana in play, 5 colors achieved. Barrel Deathgorger. Dragon. It's not looking good. We need to top deck a removal spell. They're getting 4 cards off of Encroaching Dragonstorm. So it's looking pretty bad for us. Yep, I think that's a game. If we attack, we gain no value, but now we have to start taking 4 in the air. And unless I top deck a removal spell, we have no way out of this circumstance. They have 1 card left in hand. What could it be? They have like 12 land in play? Swing for 4 looks good. I'm on a 3-turn clock, it looks like. Just about. Yeah, they have 12 land in play. They're only swinging for 1, huh? Do you have an answer for this? Because if you don't, you're in a lot of trouble, buddy. A lot of trouble. Okay, cool. Well, we also have no cards, and if we weren't behind, you know, I wouldn't really care. We're really behind. We're 5 mana, like a 5 card mole into 12 health versus 15 health. They have 4 cards in play, 5 cards technically now. We have 2 cards in play. What can we top deck here to win us the game besides that removal spell? They're still only swinging for 1. What happens here? We're desperate, we just start swinging? Alesha's Legacy is looking really good, actually. We've stabilized our board. They're at 12. They're actually in trouble. They should be drawing all sorts of gas, though, having... Oh, they drew another land! No! Yeah, we're gonna luck out here? I think we're gonna luck out here. It's too soon. They gained a life off that land, which actually matters. Oh my good lord, though. Oh, shit. Bro, what a top deck, dude. What a top deck. I just drew the hammer down. Look at this Storm Beacon Blade going nuts. Please sit down, 5-color dragons. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes, though. I only have 1 win. I need to get this. I need to get at least 3 wins. Come on. At least 3. The mind games continue. Like, before, we were content to play the land and have nothing. Now we're holding land. The metagaming is real. Oh man, they're taking 8 here, and we drew a card? Okay. Past turn. I was just saying how those, like, artifact equipments didn't look very good. Put target creature... tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it. Huh. We don't like that? We don't like that. 3 stun counters. Please cast something first before attacking. What did they draw? What is this? Double the power and toughness of target creature you control until end of turn. Then it fights up to 1 creature. Okay. We can't afford not to kill this. Double the power and toughness. They have 2 cards in hand. We have 2 land. Ooh, they get a dragon. Oh, they have a dragon with haste. And they can Dragon Cross Strike. GG. So they swing for... They pump this. They kill this. Oh, it's protection from monocolored. They can't do that, but they can put me to 1 here. They can actually win because they can pump the... Uh-oh. I thought it was protection from monocolored. We're at 1. Oh, man. Well... we lose... but we did so, valiantly. We tried our best. GG! Ooh, they killed my dragon. Yeah, these have felt underwhelming until that situation. If equipped creature has +2/+2 and has hexproof from monocolored, hexproof only impacts spells or abilities. Permanent can be the target of monocolored spells or abilities. What is the fight mechanic from this? When 2 creatures fight, each deals non-combat damage equal to its power to the other. I guess this still gets through. I didn't know that. I don't know what's allowing this to get through, but we have to take that in consideration next time. Well, we got destroyed. And it's to be expected, coming out of bronze going into silver and not knowing the set nearly as well as these other gold players, just, you know, put us on the back foot. But we did make some misplays and we learned along the way, especially with that black creature that pokes us. That's pretty busted. But also there's some cards here that really felt underwhelming, and it should really help us to reconsider when forcing Mardu, especially, like the synergy aspect. We had a lot of creatures to make tokens with, but nothing to really like move along the damage. Like the interaction there with spawning creatures off Mobilize, and just even having that 4 mana 3/3 to be able to like gain value out of. It dealt 8 points of damage to us essentially. Without some sort of mechanic there to make good use of Mobilize, we just have a bunch of vanilla Mobilize creatures, which is spawning tokens, going in, running up against walls, but not really having too much synergy. This is something we have to take into consideration. GG's.